If you could train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu without having constant memory problems getting in the way of your training to make progress, regardless, even if you're only training as little as once a week, if you could be reassured and not have to worry about forgetting precious grappling knowledge, how much of an impact would that be to your overall Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu progression? What's up guys, welcome to the video. So I'll be showing you guys my method and how I take notes to memorize and encode as much information that I can extract from this video tutorial right here, easily and efficiently without feeling cognitively overloaded or stressed out. Memorizing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques is hard and complex, so I made it easier for myself because I believe the more knowledge that I am able to memorize and retain effectively, the more efficient and enriching it becomes to build skill from that knowledge by using kinesthetic learning later on when I get the chance to train at my gym. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kinesthetic learning is all about learning through movement and hands-on practice. So instead of watching someone demonstrate a technique or listening to instructions, you learn by physically drilling moves, rolling with a partner, and feeling how your body and your opponent's body reacts. This type of learning helps build muscle memory, improves timing, and develops an intuitive understanding of techniques through repetition and real-life applications during sparring. Whatever types of kinesthetic learning or methods there are in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, whether it is ecological or the traditional way of training, I believe my method can make the experience to do them even more efficient and enriching thing to do. Back when I was a beginner grappler, doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu every time was a constant struggle because I had constant memory problems. So I at least want to get over that bad type of struggle of always forgetting and having memory fog when it comes to learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques, and start having a good type of struggle where I finally reached to a point of having enough foundational knowledge built to actually have fun and improve from my struggles that I may face on the mats. Acquiring knowledge is the first step to developing skill. The second step is knowledge with practice comes skill, and I use my method to help me build the knowledge faster and easier so that I can have more time, energy, and enjoyment to put to practice to develop the skill more efficiently. To get the full detail on everything about my method, I have a 4-hour video explaining everything about it, my reasons for making it, how it works, and all about the learning methods that I use and combine together to make this one method to memorize Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques easier and convenient. So check it out. But overall, it's a method that I use to memorize Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques anytime and anywhere I want without needing to drill or show up to my gym. Show me a technique and I'll show you guys how I memorize it. For this video, we'll be checking out the video from BJJ Fanatics, and it's called Khabib Nurmagomedov mounted triangle. Sorry if I butchered Khabib's last name. It's just hard to pronounce, but overall, and I'll try to memorize everything I can from it because, you know, it's good to again add more attacks from the mount. You know, I already have one mounted triangle variation that I learned from Craig Jones from his attack from mount with it. Always good to have more options to get into triangle. So I'm gonna be checking this video out of Khabib showing how to do a mounted triangle of his version. Here I have my Anki app open, ready to start my method. I already have the source and the name already filled out in front of the card. The source again being YouTube, BJJ Fanatics, and the name is Khabib Nurmagomedov mounted triangle. And for the back of the card, that's where I'll be starting my process. For this process, I'll be using two different types of learning methods called chunking and the pattern method, where first I break the large complex information that I am confronted with in this video tutorial right here into more smaller simple pieces by using the chunking method. And then second, arrange those simple pieces into a different form where it becomes like a puzzle for my brain to naturally solve to figure out for the answer by using the pattern method. I find that doing these two different types of things of breaking the large complex information into simple ideas and then turning those simple ideas into questions for my brain to figure out by putting all the pieces back together to get to the answer, I find it really helps me memorize Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques like crazy. The idea for this type of memorization process that I do is that it gets me constantly thinking and making connections throughout the whole time I do it. Because the more I can get my brain to think and make connections with complex grappling material Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques, the more likely I am able able to convince my brain to deem them valuable and have a higher chance for them to enter my long-term memory much faster and easier. That I don't feel confused or stressed out at the end of the process, that whatever grappling knowledge that I just threw inside my head for the first time will stay long-term and will not be easily forgettable. That I feel very well prepared and excited to go put them to practice immediately whenever I get the chance to train at my gym. All right, anyways, to start off, like every other video, I start off with putting a situational block. Situational blocks are basically a way to indicate different types of scenarios and applications that a technique can be used in this video tutorial. Anyways, let's get started. Oops. One thing I forgot, my headphones.
Now I'm gonna show you guys from mount. We're gonna go to the armbar. From armbar, we're gonna finish with triangle choke. This is how I did with my last fight. When I fight with Justin Gaethje, like when I go to the here to the mount.
Okay, so I would say I would start off this as for the timestamp. Timestamps are very important to add the end of the line of code because it acts like a reference. So just in case if I forgot the line of code that I just wrote, either it's too hard to decipher or I just completely forget what it means, this will save me some time and hassle to find the part that I'm missing more easily. Step one, okay, so when I see the mount, it's honestly a power position. So how I type power position for a block, that is it right there. Power position equals hold down plus keep pressure. That's how I express the mount. Okay, so these are basically 3 blocks. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now if it was one block, how I if I want to make it into one block, this is how I do it. I put these parentheses right here, and there you go. Now you just count this as one block, but I'm gonna take the parentheses out. There you go, there's 3 blocks. And with this line of, this is the first line of code. So again, I'm using the chunking method to break the large complex information into simple ideas and converting the information into what I call blocks. These blocks are a way to give the technique more of a simple context approach for the brain to work with to easily memorize things.
Okay, what they're doing, like they just try to catch me, you know? They catch my body. Okay, they catch my body because they don't want I catch me, you know? They catch my body.
Okay, so 26, 0, I'll count that as, yeah, second step. 26. And remember, blocks are basically abbreviations that convey movement, imaginations, and any ideas that I can relate and convert complex information into simple ideas. Just put opponent equals close the position. And remember, 2 is to indicate that this is the opponent that's doing it, you know. Okay, going over, close the position. Okay, yeah, that should be a space because my opponent, if I was in the mount, he's literally like wrapping his hand around my body just to, I don't know, restrain me. Close the position equals RST, restrain.
Body. Okay, they catch my body because they don't want I punch their face, you know? They have.
Okay. Let's do a reason why block. 28. Reason why. E2 equals, what's the reason why? Well, of course, they don't want you to punch their face in mount, which is, you know, the best place to do that. So, reason why, protect 2. Okay.
I have to worry about their face, because if they know, if they're gonna stay like this, why I have to go to the armbar? I just can't smash his face. Okay, what?
Equals no sport. NSP, yeah, no sport. No sport block is basically my way to say, hey, if this was jiu-jitsu, yeah, it was jiu-jitsu. But if it's no sport, you know, like, hey, this is probably like outside, probably in a street fight or MMA setting, then yeah, I would use this block to express that, to give me hints that this is, yeah, not a true jiu-jitsu setting.
Okay, what he gonna do? He gonna come too close. Okay, he come too close. Look, I'm gonna put my right leg here. Look, I bring him together. Right leg.
I really like Khabib's simple way of like, cause you know, his English is very like simple, you know, and the way he talks is just like, when he explains things in how he talks, it's just easier to understand, right? Right leg, this way. There's no really like too much scientific and fancy things. This is what I like. It's like, it's more friendly to my brain because I really like to hear more simple things that I can understand much better than you describing things, something that's too scientific, too complicated. Like, dude, I think you would do a better job if you could explain things in more simple terms, like talk to a baby. I think that's one of like the scientific methods of getting better at learning things, is that you try to teach someone like they're a baby or something. And I truly believe that's like, it works, you know? I mean, if we can take complex information and break into simple ideas for easier consumption for the brain, then yeah, it'll be, you know, overall better time. Okay, step 3. Okay, so take opportunity equals jump up plus go around plus keep safe equals prepare. Okay. Yep, I did forget that. It's 0048. How about that?
Here, look, I bring him together. Look, with his arm. What arm I wanna attack? Look, I grab his arm with my shoulder, with leg, this, and I broke this.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Wait. Let me just look at it one more time.
Like this, and I broke this leg like this, and I broke this lock and put here, and then I put.
Okay, so 1 of 3, he's basically grabbing the back of the tricep. That's what I'm seeing. Plus parents go around plus keep safe if equals PRP. Okay, so this line of code expressing could be grabbing the guy's back of the guy's tricep. Okay.
Put this here, and I go this way.
Oops,
I go
let me go back.
This lock and put here, and then I put this here.
Okay, so 111 or 120. It's 111. 111. Step 5 plus take opportunity. Equals keep safe plus hold down equals oh, maybe I'll combine these 3 blocks into 1 block like this, and then plus take opportunity equals jump up plus go around plus keep safe. It is keep safe equals better position. Yeah. Another thing I want to note that when I'm looking at this code, right? When I'm blocking all these things, how should I say it? When I'm reviewing this code, okay? Again, my goal is not to make it too obvious of giving the answer right way. Think of it like this. Have you ever played one of those games where you hold up a word or picture above your forehead? You don't know what the word or picture that you have, so you rely on the other players to give you hints to figure it out. So if someone had a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu technique called triangle from mount above their forehead, how would you describe or hint it to them without being too obvious or descriptive? Your goal is to constantly keep them thinking and making connections until they figure out the answer on their own. So that's basically what I am doing to myself. I am only giving enough information to nudge my thinking into the right direction until it leads me to the answer. And again, I always start the blocking by using the step blocks to start writing the code.
And I go this way. Because I need he come to top on me.
Okay. So 116. Move back plus knock towards equals make space equals
Like I go because he have to protect his arm. He have to come on me because other way I'm gonna break his arm. And he have to come on me. He come on me, both way I'm gonna break his arm. To come on me because other way I'm gonna break his arm. He have to.
Okay, that's why. Yeah, because I was thinking like, hey, you know, if he's skilled and he knows what he's doing, and he sees that, you know, if you're moving back like that, he's going, oh, there's no way I'm gonna go up and set myself up to that triangle. But if there's like a dilemma, especially with his arm getting stuck, and I can see it, it's like an arm bar, right? This arm is literally stuck behind Khabib's armpit. And so I could see dilemma is like either you stay there and have your arm broken, or you get up and give me the triangle. So yeah, that's the dilemma.
You have to
Equal, move back. Yes, equals psychology plus del. You know what? This is a new block. It's DEL for dilemma. Okay, I'm creating a dilemma. Dilemma equals and equals anticipona equals resist. Yes. Equals attack 2 equals attack it's either this, that's great situation, or it's either this. That's why I'm using the greater or less signs, is to express the conflict of either different decision, which decision is better, or it's at this. Anticipating opponent equals follow opponent to equals attack. There we go. So this is why I kind of express it this way. Move back. It's like,
have to come on me, because other way I'm gonna break his arm. I'm gonna break his arm, and he have to come on me. He come on me, boom, I look.
Is it 138? This could be a new situation. I'll branch off from here. So situation number 2, and we're gonna use a linking block from here. 137. Okay, from here, step 1, and so it's definitely situation 1 dash step 6 dash. Okay, let's count the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do that. It's on section 1 on the 5th block. Okay, so if you guys don't know, sections right here, sections are basically part of a step. They are a line of code, and any line of code that doesn't have a step block in front of it automatically falls under the step block above it. Sections are like branches to a tree. The first section is always the line of code that has a step block in it. So this is how I would count the sections. So say if I go right here, right? Step 1, it only has one section, right? So step 1, the first section. Now let's look at step 2. Step 2 has one section and then a second section. Because this line of code does not have a step block in front of it, it automatically falls under step 2. So that's how I kind of organize and categorize my thinking and my visualization when I'm reviewing this technique.
I look to the triangle chop. Now we get up. Look, now I take his leg. Look, now I take his leg. It's very important. Grab his leg here. Don't let him pick you up. Now. Come on.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm going to add that plus continue from there equals anticipate opponent equals jump up 2 equals standing position. Right here.
Now we get up. Look, now I take his leg.
146. Okay, I think that's really it to this tutorial. I mean, it's only like 4 minutes long. Step 2 plus act quick equals transition plus go under plus go under plus keep safe is greater than warning. Because if you don't hook that leg under, if they're standing, I mean, there's especially if it's a strong guy, they could lift you up and just slam you down. So this arm right here is to prevent that. I mean, I think I watched, I think there was like an old video of an MMA fight that I think one of the Gracies tried to do that. Was it Rampage Jackson? Who was it? But yeah, they literally like got this person into a triangle And this person just with pure strength, testosterone, just lift the guy up and just slam him down to the ring and just knocking the guy out. So I was just like, damn. So yeah, this is really important to prevent that in that case.
Leg. So now I take his leg. It's very important. Grab his leg here. So don't let.
Equals important is greater than warning. Warning. Yeah, I think that should be enough blocks to give myself enough hints to figure out the answer.
Don't let him pick you up. Now. Okay. Come out of it. This is like very important. I'm gonna show you from this angle. He grab me. Look. Put here. Look.
Yeah.
Because I have to focus on this arm and push him. Boom. Put here. Look my legs. Look my legs. I let him push me other way. Okay. I go. Boom. Stop. Boom. Stop. Shoot. Okay. This way I can attack his arm, or I can be focused on my triangle choke. Okay. Look this. I can hold his arm here, or I can go with his leg. Boom. Sure. It's very important. When you guys on top, when you go here, bring him together with your legs.
Oh,
Bring him together and focus on his arm. Then you go, when he come, you lock your leg.
Okay, let me just add that last piece of blocks. Okay, so if I'm looking at the code, situational 1, power position. This one could be this position, restrain. Oh yeah, okay, this is when the opponent is doing that restraining thing of wrapping their arm around your body. Reason why is to protect their face from a no sport situation. Take opportunity, jump around. Yep, this is when I'm jumping, throwing that leg above, around to keep safe under his armpit. Go around, keep safe. It gave. Equals plus restrain. Equals prepare. Take opportunity, keep safe. Hold down. Wait, hold on. Let me just review this right here.
Bring him together.
Okay, yeah, this is after. So take opportunity, hold down, equals make it easier. Okay, sign plus well, let me just see one more time.
When you go here, bring him together.
Okay, 308. So I'm just gonna add 308. Sometimes it's rare. If I want to add additional information, I would just like add it right into the block next to it. So 308 right here equals right hand dash. What was it? S squeeze plus keep pressure equals plus make tight, make tighter, or equals more secure. There we go. So this right here is a block that, you know, if there's any more additional information that it should be included within a section, a line of code, then this is how I would add it in.
together with your legs. Bring him together and focus on his arm. Then you go, when he come, you lock your legs. After that, it's like easy to finish. And don't forget when he on top of you, you have to grab his leg, because other way he just gonna pick you up and throw you.
Yeah,
you have to take his leg.
That's why I figured.
You know? Even if he try to pick you, you're gonna be here. He cannot pick his leg, you know. You're gonna be here, and you're gonna finish him with triangle choke.
Okay. I think that's pretty much it for the videos. So after I finally converted all of this information that I learned from this video tutorial right here into this code form, having the new information fresh in my head, to prevent this information from spoiling, the last process I do is that I use the app called Anki to help me review and increase my retention of the information by using a method called spaced repetition. That way I don't have to worry about forgetting what I just memorized. It could be weeks to months to even years. It wouldn't matter, because this method will make sure I won't forget it in the long run, as long as I am consistent with it, of course. Anyways guys, that's it for the video. Overall, when it comes to learning, memorization is a required tool. The better the ability to memorize things, the easier and efficient it is to learn and enjoy learning. With this memorization process of mine, I believe being able to memorize things easier is an advantage, because the more easier and faster I can memorize a technique, the better time I will have drilling them with a partner, or make it easier for higher belts to help me improve them more effectively on the mats. Anyways guys, that's it for the video. I'll see you on the next one.